Welcome to Impact Views. And today we are going to be responding to a question sent by one of our subscriber, which you asked a question on how you can work together. We can work ChatGPT together with Microsoft Word. I believe that this was one of the most brilliant questions that we received from you, and that is why we always encourage you, our subscribers, our followers, and our viewers, that whatsoever that you take any course and you go through to the end, always consider like to drop your question. Okay, consider dropping your question, because your question will help us to know what you need and to work together with you, and we are there. We know our mission is to deliver to you, to give you what you really need in that way that you want it. Okay, so if you are just joining us now today, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment. Like I said, we are going to be seeing how to merge ChatGPT together, or to integrate ChatGPT together inside Microsoft Word, so that you can use it as a co-pilot. Okay, so that you can use it as a co-pilot too. And although before we move ahead, I would like to make a reminder here that Microsoft Word also have its own advanced Microsoft Word also have its own ChatGPT that is integrated into it, which is called ChatGPT 360, ChatGPT 316, which is also integrated into higher versions of Microsoft Word. I'm talking about Microsoft Word 2024. In case you can get Microsoft Word 2024, okay, you are going to get the Microsoft 360 Copilot, which is integrated there. But in case you don't have it, so this is what we are going to do. And today, before we go down to this practical, I'll tell you that I'll be taking you on 3 steps on how you can do it. Okay, so that in case you cannot be able to come out with one, then you should be able to go with another process. The first thing what you have to do here is to first launch your Microsoft Word, the Microsoft Word application that is installed on your computer. So when you go, you can launch your Microsoft Word. So I have Microsoft Word 2016. So this is Microsoft Word. Okay, you can launch a new document or the previous document that you are currently working on. So now, like I said, we are going to integrate ChatGPT into Microsoft Word, so that we can use it as a co-pilot, so that we can use it to type document, to walk through all the Microsoft Word, the same like your ChatGPT, the same way that you go to ChatGPT and you do some research there. Okay, so we are not going to be talking anything much on the interface of Microsoft Word, because we already have videos in which we have really deliberated and talked a lot about the interface of Microsoft Word here. But in case that you are just joining us and this is your first your first time to see the interface of Microsoft Word, up here you have the menu tabs. Okay, the menu tabs, these are what we call the menu tabs up here. As you can see it, we have the different tabs there, starting from the file, the home, to the last one, which is the view. Okay, so but I always try to make mention of these two up there that you see, which is the design and the layout. In the left, in Microsoft Word 2010 downwards, you are going to see but something called the page layout. Okay, so if you see page layout, know that this design and the layout is integrated there. So when you click on the page layout, you are also going to get almost all these options that are here. Alright, so now our main concern today is integrating ChatGPT to work together with Microsoft, which is the co-pilot, to work as co-pilot. Okay, so we'll have ChatGPT plus MS Word. Okay, plus MS Word. So this is our call of consent for today. Our call of consent of today is to see how to merge ChatGPT together with MS Word. So already we have our MS Word application, which is here. In case you are watching this video and you don't have Microsoft Word installed on your computer, you can also have the web version of Microsoft Word. Okay, Microsoft Word is also present in the web version. You can also check the web version of it, and you get it on the website and you use it. Alright, so that is just one of the ways that you can also get Word. So we already know that Word is already used very well in when it comes to processing of text and document. So now, well, our concern is how now to integrate this ChatGPT there. So our concern now is how to integrate this ChatGPT. So if we can be able to integrate ChatGPT there, then we are going to have a chatbot. Okay, we will have a chatbot, a chatbot that we can use to we chat. Maybe if I just want to build a CV here on Microsoft Direct, I'm just going to tell ChatGPT, which have been integrated here, that create a CV for this, or write an email for this and this. They are going to just do it. All right. So now the first option that we are going to see is that we need to use the first. We need to start with option number one. Option number one here is that we need to use ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT. So I drop down this font here a little bit to make some changes. Okay. So the first thing that we need to be doing here is that we need to use our ChatGPT via Microsoft Word at int. Okay, at int. So this is one of the things that I was thinking to talk about it before this our viewer come out with this question, because this add-in, at times you see Microsoft Word also have add-in. Okay, so it is the same like when building website, you get some things that they are called like the plugins. Okay, you can also get add-ins here on Microsoft Word. So on Microsoft Word here. So now let's look at this on how to get this this ChatGPT via the add-ins. Okay, so now the first thing that we have to do here is that using this method, which is like one of the most easiest method that I consider to use to get ChatGPT installed on your Microsoft Word. The first thing that you have to do here is you go to the insert. Okay, you go to the insert. So on your insert menu tab, then you need to come down. When you click on the insert, now we are going to come to where we call the group called the add-in. Okay, this is the add-in group here that you can see my cursor is around there. Okay, this is the add-in group. After the illustration group, where we saw the insertion of art and other things there, then we are going to see how the next thing is now the add-in. Alright, so now when we come to this add-in, you see store. That means that you can download from the store, given on the version of the Office that you are using. You can get some plugins from the Microsoft store. Okay, from the Microsoft App Store, which is here, and you can see here on my status bar, it's I'm pointing here where we have the App Store there. So you can also get some plugins from the store, in case you know. Alright, so now that I'm going to take on add-in. Alright, so we click on add-in. So now we take on we don't have any add-in, so now we need to go to store. Alright, we need to go through the store. So now when I click on this store, the first thing, please, you need to know that in order to carry this process very simultaneously, you need internet connection to be on your computer. Alright, you need internet connection to be on your computer. So now these are some of the add-in that are already available. So you see this one, the tickets, which make impactful presentation. Yeah, so these are, you can see it, these are some that are here. You have the Script Lab, Microsoft Garage Project, this. So there can be other applications that you want, not only just ChatGPT, but these are some other applications that you have. You have this DiscoSign, which works for smart, secure, and send, sign, and track as agreement from Microsoft Word. So there are a lot of it. So you have Office Work, designed for Office only. So they get this one. These are the ones that are by default, they are already there. You have Microsoft Read My Document. So in case you go somewhere and you see somebody like he open a document to read, and the document is just reading by itself, just know that the person have installed maybe Read My Document. Okay, So these are just like adding up plugins here. So now let's look at on how, now that we don't have ChatGPT installed here, so how are we going to get it? Like I earlier said, please, you need to know that you need to first have internet connection connected to your system that you are using to carry out this task. Okay, so now at this particular point that we see here, we have search. So when you have search here, so we are now going to the next step, on still under this step one. Okay, so we will need to know first some popular ones that we need to first have there is what we need to first know, some most popular ones that are here that we can use, some of the most popular ChatGPT that are available for this particular task here, which one is available. So let's look at it. So we have the first one, which is GPT forward. Okay, GPT forward, this is the first one that is available. So you have another one, which is Ghost, the Ghost Writer. Okay, the Ghost Writer, ChatGPT forward. Okay, so you can take down these names. I'm going to also drop it in the description so that you can really know which one you are going to get. Okay, that is why I have to come back here. Ghostwriter forward, Ghostwriter ChatGPT forward. Okay, we need to also know that there is another one which is called the word tone. Okay, word tone. So this is another one, and we have the Microsoft Copilot, the Microsoft Copilot, which comes with higher version that I've said, the Microsoft Copilot, which comes with the higher versions of Microsoft Word. So if you are having there are some the version of like 2024, which is the latest version, I think you will be able to access the Microsoft Copilot. Okay, Microsoft Copilot, which is of the version of 2024. So if you have this Copilot, so you will be Copilot 365. Okay, Copilot 365. So you need to note about these ones, that these are some of the these are some that are available, some of the available ChatGPT that we can integrate into our Microsoft Word. Okay, so let me put that in. I'll put that in black, but I need to change it on marking so that we'll be able to know what we are doing. Okay, so now let's see, among these ones that we have listed here, we are going to be seeing how we can now integrate it into our Microsoft Word. Alright, so we return back to our insert, we go to our add-ins, then we take on store, because remember we don't yet have anything. So we are going to be searching for any one of these. Okay, we will be searching for any one of these, either ChatGPT forward, GPT forward. We'll be looking at maybe the Ghostwriter, the Word Tone, or the Microsoft Copilot, which I don't have now because mine is still 2016. So let's first take the first one, which is GPT forward. Okay, GPT forward. So now we hit the search here. All right. We just give some little time. Okay, is it that it has come here? So you can see here, these are the different ones that are coming. And you need to know, you need to check it and see. This one is maybe autopilot here is free. Okay, autopilot here is free. The autopilot here is free. Okay, it's free. Let me just open up so that you can see it very well. Let me just open up so that you can get it clear very well. Alright, so now, because some are free while some are paid, that is one of the things that we need to also know. Some are free while some are paid. So like we have the Ghostwriter. This is the Ghostwriter here. So if I take add, you see they tell me that the first thing that you need to check here, they say that additional purchase may be required, or you have something like the autopilot, which is free GPT for Word and Excel. Okay, so you can get this one which is free, but let's just get the one that is free here. Okay, so I click on add. So they said a license, you need to read the license and then you take continue. Okay, when you take continue now, that is all. We are done, and this is it here. So now at the right panel of it now, you can now see that it appears here. So what happens here is just for you now to make sure that you come here and you click on word sign in. Alright, you sign in and make sure that when you sign in, you can now start using ChatGPT inside your Microsoft Word. So the same thing happened, that you can return back here again. If you take maybe now you will take the ghostwriter. Okay, the ghostwriter, you will take this ghostwriter. So if I just take search here, let's get the ghostwriter here. Okay, this is ghostwriter. If I just take it now, if I just take this one now and we take art, okay, so although this one may require some payment. So you see, these are the different lists of ChatGPT that has been integrated into this Microsoft Word. So you can go ahead to also look for Microsoft Word Copilot 365. You can look for your word tone and the rest of it. So this is just the first method on how you can integrate AI or ChatGPT into Microsoft Word and use it without any problem. So as for now, you can just be able just to come here, you do your sign in, because that is why first thing I said you need to first have internet on your computer. Okay, so I can sign in with my user. So I click sign in. This is the user account that I'm using. So now when you sign in and everything is okay, so if I take current user, just to give you some time, you need to do the sign in, and that is all about this. So now we can start. Maybe come here to tell ChatGPT what to type here, what to prepare for us, and we just go like that. Okay, so apart from this method that we are done with it, you can also go to the next method that we are going to be looking is using ChatGPT website or app with word manual copy and paste. Okay, so you can also use ChatGPT website. Okay, ChatGPT website or app. Okay, or app with word manually. Okay, so this is now the manual procedure for those of you which you may not have the probability to download and install through the add-ins. Okay, if you can't be able to get through add-ins, then you can go on a manual procedure. All right, on a manual procedure here. So this is the manual procedure. So this is the manual procedure of copy and paste. Okay, so I'll just put a copy and paste, copy paste. Okay, copy paste, manual work. Okay, manual work. So this is the copy paste manual work here. So in this particular region now, what we are going to do here is that we need to first have our ChatGPT download. Okay, so in case you are using Windows 11 upload, you can go to your App Store and you download it. In case you are not having the App Store, then it is still possible that you can visit some website or a computer store that provide applications and requests for ChatGPT. Okay, so just if you are having Microsoft 2011 upward, then you can just come down here on your app store. Remember that you need to first have internet connection for this. All right, so you don't have internet connection, you are going to have a little bit difficult. So now you can download you can look for ChatGPT. Okay, just look for your ChatGPT there. So as you look for your ChatGPT, so you just search for your ChatGPT and it comes now. You download the app, or you can also search on the website. All right, on the website, that means that you have internet on your computer. You go on the website there, you open it on the web browser. So what I'm going to do here is just that already I have the app here installed on my computer. So I'll just look for my ChatGPT. I'll just search for it. Okay, this is the app here that I have already. So I'm just going to launch this app. When I launch the app and the app is open, so I'm just going to, first of all, I'm not logged in, so I have to log in, or I take sign up for free, so that I can just do the little typing and that I want to do there, and everything will be okay. So I can now start searching and typing on it. Then whatsoever I carry my research there, I am going to take it back and I do the copy and paste, then I take it to Microsoft Word. Okay, so if I take access also on maybe the web browser, it is still going to be the same thing that we can do, like to take our, like, because this is my web browser here. If I open this web browser and I come here, I search ChatGPT. Okay, I don't want to sign in the other one, that is why I prefer to come here on the web browser, because they are still the same thing. Okay, so I just open it there on the link. We are going to have it here, so I can open here, and now this is just it here. It says that ask me anything that you want to ask, so I'll just say let's write a quotation letter. Okay, write a quotation letter. Okay, write a quotation letter of quotation letter of printing machines for digital and manual work available, and their prices in US dollars. Okay, in US dollars, then yes, and for digital manual and print their prices in dollars. Okay, in dollars. So and add note for client. Alright, so if I just take this one, I take up, so it is going to just do this and bring everything to us. Alright, so in case maybe you are a supplier and somebody have placed an order from you, you need to give the person a quotation. Okay, you need to quote what you are having. So this is just it. We are now going to do what we need just now to take here on copy. Alright, copy, then you take to Microsoft Word, and you take to Microsoft Word. So we can take control, anyway I can take control in here, so I will just take control, and then I'll take here, I'll take paste. Okay, so if I take paste now, this is what step 2 is trying to tell us. So now we can now see that everything means here. We can now just do our editing and everything comes out exactly the way that we want it to be. So should in case that you don't understand anything and you want me to explain more again, you just drop it on the comment section. Okay, drop it on the comment section, tell us the part that you want us to still explain more and more again. As when you are watching the video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, comment, tell us where you are watching us from. Also, don't forget to drop your question on what you want to learn, and we are there to answer it for you. We are there to work together with you. because impact feels is there to impact the community, to impact the society, to make sure that we grow together, especially in the field of tech, without leaving behind any person for any reason. Okay, that is why we make our classes. We are open, we are free, we don't make anything to pay, but we also appreciate our membership, especially those that give us the super thanks, the super love, those that subscribe for money. We really appreciate your concern. People are one in the million, and we also encourage others to also do so, because this is one of the things that is going to be boosting our morals to be able to work more harder and to produce great and enriched educational content like the one that we are doing now. So the next thing that we are going to do here, so if you just paste here, I think it is left up to you to start doing your editing. You see what he has already prepared for you, like a template. Okay, so you can just start editing it. All right, so this is one of the things, the part two of it, that how you can integrate ChatGPT together with Microsoft Word. So remember, here we have to sign in. Okay, I told you we have to sign in, because already here, if you don't sign in, you will have some little difficulties. You can't be able to work here, so you need to come and input your email address here. So if I input my email address here, I didn't want to do this now, just because I just want to make this video to be somehow a little bit short, but for the sake of learning, I think we just have to complete the process. Okay, we just have to complete the process. So I will just have to complete the process now, so that for the sake of learning, let learning go through to the end. Okay, let learning go through to the end. Okay, so now just make sure that you have to do the sign in. Okay, now number three, the third method that you can also use to get ChatGPT work together in your computer, together with your computer, so which is connecting the connect you can connect ChatGPT API to Word. Okay, connect ChatGPT API to Word. Okay, so I will tell you one thing, that this is one of the advanced method here, and you also, before you can also do this one, you need to also have some developer skill. Okay, some developer skills, because this will include some coding. Okay, this one have to include some coding here, because at this particular junction you need to start building what we call the macrons. Okay, we need to start building the macrons here, which if you don't understand how to build macrons or how to work on the ChatGPT API, that means that you are going to be faced with a lot of challenges at this particular level. So if you want to customize a chatbot inside Microsoft Word, you can integrate it through OpenAI, okay, API manually using Visual Basic or Python. Alright, you can integrate it using Visual Basic or Python. You can choose any of this language. So let me just put it down. I think somebody may be of need of it. You want to learn about it. So if you want to learn about it now, you can go to VBM, Visual Basic. You can go to your Visual Basic, VBA, sorry, I want to put in caps. Okay, the VBA, or you can use Python. Okay, Python is a programming language. I'm also equally a programmer, so just that with time we have been moving up gradually to the level of programming. So That is why if you are a lover of tech and you are subscribed to impact fields, that means that you are already at the place where you're supposed to be. Okay, so you can use any of this language. Okay, you can take on Python or you can use Visual Basic to be able to work on the API or to work on the API. Okay, so you need to open the API key from the platform, which I'm just going to drop the platform here, which is like this is the platform that you can open it. So platform, the platform that you can open this API there. So if you are, first of all, you need to be a programmer. Okay, you need to be a programmer before you can access this. So the platform there that you can access this one there is http platform dot open AI. Okay, dot open AI .com / okay, then this is the platform which you can access this. All right, this is the platform where you can access this there. So just check this platform. If you are a programmer, just access this. I'm also equally going to drop this at the comments and at the description link. Okay, so you can get to this platform, which is the http platform https / platform.openai.com. Okay, so first of all, when you get into this interface here, then Microsoft Web Develop. Then inside there, you enable the Microsoft Word Developer tab. You need to enable it. Some script knowledge of, you need to have now some script knowledge on Visual Basic or Python, because you can, if you go there and you enable it, then you don't have knowledge on Python or Visual Basic. That is just the end of the road here, which I am not going to be going into coding at from this moment of time. So now inside there, if you access it inside there, you can now create a macro that will send your word text to ChatGPT AI. Okay, you receive the AI response automatically inserted back into your document. All right, so that is just what we are going to be explaining right up to this point. So just make sure that if you are going to go to this point, which is the last method, which is connecting your ChatGPT through the API to Word, need to have little knowledge on Visual Basic and Python. Okay, so there are also some other channels that will give you nice knowledge on, or that will teach you any of this programming language, but you need to first be a programmer before you go up to this level, because what many people make it as a mistake is that they just get up and think, okay, since I just want to get about this, let me just start programming. Alright, so if you want to learn programming and in a very good way and to be a professional in your work, I would advise you to start with C programming, C#. Then from there you can be moving up to other level of programming, because if not, if you just go and skip and start with Visual Basic and Python, you are going to you may not end up getting it rightly. Okay, yeah, so this is another procedure that I'll tell you. Okay, even if you don't know what to do, get to this website now. In this website, as you are there, if you, with the help of ChatGPT itself, ChatGPT can still write a script. Okay, you can still write a script for you that you can copy and take to this platform. Let me just give that as a tip. Alright, so if you want to get it now, you can just copy the script that will give you and take it a bit. Now it still comes that with a very good thing to tell you that it is important that you should get a knowledge of what you are doing. Get a knowledge of the code in such a way that ChatGPT can give the code to you, then you as an intellect or a programmer, you'll be able to also dictate and say to yourself that this code is good, but I have to change this one to this, I have to change this one to this, so that it really suits what you want to do, it really suits what you want to carry out. Okay, so uh, example, if you can be done with this and you give example like highlight a paragraph, click, you highlight a example, you highlight a paragraph, then you click ask ChatGPT to improve on the version insert below. Yeah, that is, you're just going to do it. Okay, so that is just what you need to know about this particular tutorial, how to integrate your Microsoft Word together with your ChatGPT so that they can work in collaboration together without any difficulty. Okay, so we are just done with that. So as before we really end this tutorial, let me just return back to it and just make it again in point form. So we have looked at it, which is Microsoft Word plus ChatGPT, which is equals to, which you are looking for, what is called the co-pilot, the chatbot. Okay, the chatbot or the co-pilot. All right, so which we look at the first method there, which is using Microsoft Word, using ChatGPT via Microsoft Word add-in. Okay, which is, I call that one the most easiest and the most affordable method in which every other person can be able just to get that. Okay, so which we saw that we can go through, we can go through the store and we'll be able to just get that, and we'll, and after when we get it out, we sign in from there. Now we'll be able to just that, we will now be able to just sign in, ask ChatGPT, highlighting, ask ChatGPT to maybe improve on it or whatsoever. So you can also see we also have another one, even the keyboard is here. Alright, so on the editors group, so they also have categories of these add-ins that you can also even see. There are a lot of things that you can come here, you try to search it on your own. You have training tutorials, they will give you these different add-in that you can add. Okay, you can add for your work to improve your Microsoft Word. So the next thing that we talked about that was that we can also go through using ChatGPT website or app with Word. Alright, which is, we saw the copy and paste, like you launch the chat, the app that you have, you do your research there, you copy and you paste. Then when you copy and paste your work, now it is now the time for you to carry out some editing. Okay, so you can edit accordingly. So if you want, like for me to tell you something, so once you go to Microsoft Word to ChatGPT to ask for a question, okay, don't just go and type like what you saw me typing, because this is very lame and it will always give you machine answers. Okay, so you always use word that act like a doctor, act like a professional, act like a student, act as a teacher, act like a businessman, act like this, so that it will give the integrity that it is going to go in more deep mind to give answers that are human reflectable. Okay, so that is one of the things that we have noticed there. And the last but not the least point that we have also mentioned here is that you can also make sure that you can also get this using connecting ChatGPT API to Microsoft Word, which is one of the most advanced method. Okay, one of the most advanced method that you can use here. And you need to, before you use this method, you need to be a developer. Alright, you need to be a software developer, which you need to understand one of this language, VBM, which is Visual Basic and Visual Basic and which is a form of database administrative language, administration language. And you have Python, which is also advanced programming, database programming. Okay, so now you get to any of this language, use it. But I told you, should in case you are still new in programming, so consider to start your programming with something like the C program. Okay, C programming. You have the C programming. Then you have the C sharp. Okay, the C sharp programming. The C sharp programming, which is another group set of programming. Okay, if you first treat this set of programming, okay, then you now start thinking about a high programming language. Then you can now move to any of these ones, which these ones are like the basics and will really give you a very fast way to be able to integrate these ones and move together. Okay, thanks you for watching this video. Thank you for watching us, for following us to the end of this particular tutorial. We believe that you have been able to learn, and through any of this method here you will be able to capture it, and maybe also you may get some encouragement to be able to go along the line to research on how to create your own to learn on your own, to get some programming language so that you can become a pro that you want to be. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, join our membership, subscribe to our channel, turn on your notification and be with us. Watch our videos repeatedly. Okay, so one of the things that I always say here is that once you learn on a video like this one, don't just watch the video to the end, then you fold it and go. Alright, so because as learning never ends, watch it repeatedly, share it with somebody, try to take some steps and practice what you have learned. Like if I can learn this step 1, I get it. Okay, I can stop there, I get back to the practical, I do what I try to practice it. When I succeed, I'll go now to step 2, I'll do the same thing, and also I'll go down to step number 3. So if you watch this video to an end, drop in the comment section, tell us which step will you prefer to go with, and which step do you want us to explain more about it. So in case that you want to learn programming, just drop I want to learn programming also. Okay, we'll be together with you. Till then, see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye. Subscribe to our channel.